In a world of remakes and remasters,
Are we playing for keeps?
what was once sacred and cool has now soured and become lame.
Radical.
Gone are the days of pods and cowabunga. Now is the reign of slurp juice and dabs. Kids these days don't even know how bad they've got it. Now it's up to the best generation to rise to the occasion and make a show that dares to go where a lot of other nerdy shows have already gone quite a bit. That's right. They're going to talk about it a lot.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. This is Best Gen, where nerds complain about nerdy things. It's called Best Gen because all of us on the panel are Masomedos from the same generation, and we happen to think that it's the best one. Not because we're better people than you, but our movies and entertainment certainly are better. Certainly were.
Mm-hmm.
So strap on in and prepare to wax nostalgic as we reminisce upon the days of yore, while simultaneously complaining about the utter filth that Hollywood keeps shoving out of its sludge pipes. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Charles?
Yeah. We're it's just me, unless Elliot wants to join.
Yeah, he did. He was coming down to see if I was playing video games.
Oh, yeah.
He'll do that. He'll sneak in and just like creep over my shoulder. It's so unsettling. He's such a creepy kid.
If he's quiet, you won't see it. Yeah.
Yeah. We're a little bit late.
us?
We were waiting. It might just be us the entire time. Mexa might show up, but I don't think David or Jared are coming. So it's just Charles, and Charles hasn't watched. He hasn't done all of his homework. Charles hasn't even watched Hot D. Because he's going to be getting he's getting married.
I hope I'm not getting any.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's probably Charles' last show for a bit because he's got to go to Brazil and then go to town.
And get married, go on a honeymoon. So I'll be out for a couple weeks.
Yeah, next week's show falls on the 4th of July. We still need to decide if we're going to move that to Friday. Either way, Charles won't be here. I probably should have set that as the poll. Does Friday work better than Saturday? It doesn't. It doesn't matter for viewers as much, though. It matters on who's going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
But Charles, you watched Supergirl. I don't know why.
I did.
Because we're not talking. We weren't gonna. No one else watched it.
No, I think Jared watched it.
I was planning on talking about it next week.
All right, that's fair. I mean, I'm not going to be here next week, so I might as well put my 2 cents in.
In 3 weeks, though, we are going to be doing Best Gen from Charles's wedding. And you're going to have to,
2 weeks, less than 2 weeks.
You're going to have to, change clothes in the coat check in between. Do your tuxedo and your nerd shirt so that you can date 2 girls at once.
Yeah. I mean,
you can get married and do a stupid live stream on the same night.
For sure. The actual show is going to be taking place on Saturday. That'll be during my honeymoon. You'll probably. I don't know if you'll still be in New Mexico. But that will be my honeymoon.
I will be, and I don't know if we can stream that day because the internet isn't great.
I'm definitely not going to be on stream that day. But I don't know. Maybe second week of the honeymoon, I'll join. We'll see.
Adrian was here with the witty comments the second we were a second past 7 o'clock. I was ready to. I was waiting for Charles. Charles showed up a little bit late.
I
Here
did
till
forget.
9. Fabian, nice. David's fault. Yeah, David's not even showing up. So, how'd you like the Conan? We've been playing some Conan. Recently.
Yeah, I liked it. It's it was nice. So
I had
a lot of areas, a little bit of a maze.
Yeah. I did some building.
I've started building
a glass
little base,
egg.
but...
That's what I'm calling it. My little egg. Don't live stream the honeymoon.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Charles. You don't need that much Charles. Well, charis is the Greek word for grace. Or charis. I don't know how to pronounce it in Greek, but that's how it's, Anyway.
That's something like that, probably.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Why is that big? Yeah, so it's going to be busy.
Oh, I guess he misspelled.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Okay.
I figured.
Yeah.
I figured out what he was saying. It was Charles, but.
So you watched House of David, House of Dragon.
Yeah, I watched me some Hot D.
And what else is there? There was we already talked about Master of the Universe.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Live chat.
I watched that this week as well. Finally, it was
all right.
good.
We can talk about it for a bit. We
I
can
don't
talk
have
about
many notes.
Supergirl. I do not care about spoilers for Supergirl. We can talk about what you saw, what you're witness to, but I'm not planning on watching that till next week. I assume we're probably going to have to move next week's stream to Friday, and then we will likely not be able to stream in 2 weeks. And I was looking at the schedule. We've had to cancel a lot of streams this year. It's been a crazy early start. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be the 6th canceled show, and we're not even halfway through the year. Last year, we were so consistent. We made it through the entire year, and then like the last 2 months, we had to cancel like 2 shows. I was, I think our average is like 4 or 5. We, sometimes things come up, we can't do a show. But last year
4 or 5
was
weeks.
so good. 4 or 5 days where we have to cancel.
Oh, yeah.
But we have been on and off.
Yeah.
This year, it's been a crazy year. I have not watched Rio Bravo yet. I watched the entirety of season 4 of the season 5 of The Bear. Is it 4 or 5?
Oh, you binge watched the whole thing?
Yes, it was short. There's only like 7 episodes, and they're 30-minute episodes, except for the end is an hour. So like it was pretty. It was wasn't hard.
Okay.
Is it season 5?
I still haven't finished watching where I was. I'll eventually start watching it.
So we got The Bear season 5 or season. Is it 5 or 4? Holy crap!
I think it's 5.
It's the 5th season. I have it written down as 4 in my schedule, and that is wrong. Season 5. We got The Bear season 5. We have the entirety of The Bear season 5 because they dropped the whole thing instead of weekly releases because Hulu's retarded. We've got House of the Dragon episode 1 of season 3, the premiere, because HBO is not retarded in that aspect. They do some other things.
They're doing episodic?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
that's how things work. We've got
I forget that HBO normally does that.
We've got the entire season of Avatar, season 2, live action, which I did not watch because I couldn't even bring myself to finish season 1. But I've been keeping up. I've seen the clips. It does not look good. I guess Vox Machina season 4 is also a thing. Don't care about that. And Supergirl came out this week.
I've been watching Vox Machina.
Supergirl and the new Jackass movie came out this week. And yes.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Next week, we get Silo. So we'll be doing Hot D and Silo simultaneously for the next month.
Okay. Is Silo episodic?
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
it's Apple
okay.
TV. So, and then there's a few weeks left till the Odyssey. So I need to reread. I need to finish Knife of Dreams so I can read the Odyssey. Knife of Dreams has slowed down a bit. I haven't had as much time for audiobooks these last 2 weeks. I'm tired. So, I know my priorities are out of whack. See, and I was multitasking. I was watching The Bear while playing Conan Exiles because most of that show is just talking anyway. So that's, but you can pause and look up during the important bits.
Yeah.
I didn't want to watch Rio Bravo while playing Conan Exiles. Big Bear sounds like gay porn. Nah, it's just make you sad. The show.
Is there a gay couple in The Bear? I remember seeing a commercial, an advertisement for it every time, and I just get vague gay vibes because one of the guys goes in and says, "You're beautiful" or something to the other guy.
No, they're just they're just Chicagans. Is that how you say it? Chicagans? Chicagers?
Chicagonites.
That's just how they talk, cousin. So
Okay, that makes sense.
They're just they're eccentric. They're a really close family. It's a very good show. I didn't love how season 4 ended. I enjoyed season 5. I thought it was quite good. If you can accept the thing that I don't like about season 4, which is continued in 5, but I think that decision was dumb. Having him, wanted to quit cooking and hand off the reins to the lady. I think that's a dumb choice. That's which was made in season 4. Season 5 doesn't make that worse. It just explores that to its extremity. Season 5 is really good. I wouldn't have made that choice. Accepting that, it was a fantastic season. The entire season is one day.
Oh wow! Kind of like the pit.
It's good. Yeah, it's really good.
Wow.
Except like the last episode skips forward and does some stuff.
Mark's comment.
Criminals? They're called criminals?
That's what you call the people.
They're called degenerates.
Chicago.
Is what it is.
That's funny.
Yeah, I liked season 5 of The Bear quite a bit. I assume we'll have to talk more about it when Jared gets back. Because there's a lot to discuss. It was phenomenal though. It was a great series finale. It was a great goodbye. I still think that choice is weird.
Season?
And what the main character chooses to do instead of cooking you're like, yeah, sure, that's fine. It's just a weird I wouldn't have made that choice to begin with, right? But it was very, very well made season. I love The Bear quite a lot. And the season was less sad. More.
That's good.
A lot good because you gotta give people growth and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta end on a pretty happy note, and it ends pretty happy. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Awesome. I mean, it sounds great, and I just don't know why it's not clicking with me yet. I'm gonna watch it. I promise. 100%.
It's so good.
Yeah. The episodes I've seen are phenomenal.
All right. Should we do news or should we do Supergirl? We should do news because news leads into Supergirl.
Yeah, that works.
Let's do the news.
I'd heard kind of secondhand that the actress was kind of doing the Rachel Zegler routine. I didn't see much of that, so it didn't really affect my viewing of her.
Yeah, what she was saying off camera or like
Yeah.
in interviews, it was so stupid.
I haven't really heard any of what she said. What was it?
She just hates men in every interview. She's like, "Oh, this movie's so great." She did a similar thing, like, "Oh, finally it's a female superhero. The first time we're getting." You're like, "It's not the first time."
They say that every single time.
Yeah.
Finally, for the first time. It's funny because one of the first superhero movies we loved, Wonder Woman, was
Wonder Woman's great. The ending
the
kind of
first
sucks. But the movie's pretty
major
good.
superhero movies. Yeah, and I kept thinking that the whole time.
It's not a gay
like,
show.
you can't-
It's not a gay show. It's super hetero.
It's definitely not a gay show. It's not the issue. I don't know. And I was thinking the whole time, like, I love Wonder Woman.
In fact, sorry. The Bear is a phenomenal example of like good male friendship too. Like it's solid. Yeah, friends.
the good omen kind of thing.
And it's got some great romance in it. So
Nice.
yeah, it's Good Omens season 1 instead of the gay crap that followed.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
So David sent me this, and there's a few things to discuss. First off, I haven't been on Facebook in so long. Like I only use Facebook Messenger to talk with my family.
Yeah.
So the fact that David is getting his news from Facebook is pretty freaking embarrassing.
Yeah.
And also the content of this announcement. Yeah, it's Matt Dinneman making the announcement himself last week. But none of this is new. We already knew all of this information. We already knew it was in development, and now I guess it's official, like it's getting made now. But we already knew it was official like a month ago. And none of these names are new either. So people are saying like, oh, now we know for sure that they're involved. We knew from before it was official that Seth MacFarlane was developing it.
I guess it's just the news is that he's
a producer, and that Chris Yost, the Fuzzy Door, he did other stuff. What did Chris Yost do? He's going to be
small. Can you zoom in there?
The showrunner. No, because I'm going to go to a real news source instead of Facebook. But let's see. What was Chris Yost? So this is good. That's a good pedigree. A whole bunch of nerdy crap. Sounds good. He did, decent Thor, and he was also involved in Cowboy Bebop. I don't know how much. So that's a little stain right there.
It's the live action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that was bad.
That's fine. Whatever. Yeah. Peacock gives series order, so it is getting made. Seth MacFarlane's Fuzzy Door, Chris Yost. Again, this show could be made 100% on the volume, and it would, like, even if it makes it look weird, that would be okay for the show because it's kind of a simulation anyway. It's not a simulation, but it's a simulated
reality. That is the weird thing
reality.
Because it's not a simulation.
It's not a simulation, but it's a simulated reality. Right? The AI is creating real physical levels, but it's a mimic. It's a copy of a copy of what it's supposed to be. You could you could film this whole TV show on the volume.
You could. I feel like practical sets though would be easy. And
no, how far are you in the series? How far?
I'm in the middle of the book 3.
Okay. I mean, starting with book 3, that gets pretty impractical.
Yeah.
That gets pretty impractical to do practically. You still look. That's the thing with the volume. You still have That's the thing. You put practical stuff in the room when you do the volume stuff, so you have practical stuff. It's just like the sky. The surrounding is rendered.
I feel like I think depending on the setting, you do different things. Like book 2, probably not volume. That's all. That's a medieval town or whatever fantasy setting. So I don't know about. I'm thinking
not all of
one
it,
and
but
two,
a giant chunk of this could be filmed on the volume. This doesn't have to be an expensive show.
It doesn't. It doesn't. So I'm excited. I think
I haven't read this though. I wonder if there's anything. I'm just gonna skim this real quick. Mandalorian, something based on the book. This isn't. Yeah, we got this.
Good series. If you guys haven't given it a try, definitely read it.
Very good books.
Very
yeah,
interesting.
we don't need any of this. None of that's important. This is fun. Gendy Tartakovsky, is that how you say it? Gendy?
Looks maybe like that.
The guy that made all those good shows. The guy the only Clone Wars TV show that I will watch is Gendy Tartakovsky's one season, which is phenomenal. And I will not touch the rest of that filth that's just so freaking boring and garbage, and David can eat my butt if he wants to pretend it's good. Samurai Jack, Primal, and now
he made Samurai Jack?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's making Conan the Barbarian animated. This is going to be
that's awesome.
Great. This is going to be so good.
All right. I don't know much about Conan, but yeah, man, this got me excited actually.
Heck yeah. Yeah. I mean, Primal is basically Conan anyway. It's just, but it's Conan with a dinosaur.
Yeah, I don't know if I know what Primal is.
It's a good show. Yeah, this is great. When I saw Primal, I texted my friend. It's really obvious he wanted to do Conan, but he probably didn't have the rights to it. This is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
So
I've seen clips of this.
Heck to yeah, everyone loved this. Primal's fantastic. I haven't finished it. I think I've only seen part of season 1 and part of season 2. What is this? This looks stupid. Anyway, more news. In not so great news, we passed an historic milestone this week. The wait for the Winds of Winter has officially surpassed the time it took for George R. R. Martin to release the rest of the series.
The series finale is taking longer than the entire series.
This isn't the finale. This is the penultimate book, Charles.
It's the penultimate?
Yes.
I thought this was the last book.
No, there's 2 more books.
That is so much worse. What the heck?
Winds of Winter and then Dream of Spring.
That is so much worse. I thought this was the last book. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah.
Clone Wars, Tartakovsky's Clone Wars gives the coolest General Grievous of all time. And he kind of sucks in the movies in comparison. Which what?
I guess I get which season is that, but I guess I can just Google it.
It is not a season of the Clone Wars TV show.
It's not?
It's Tartakovsky's Clone Wars. He just did 1 season, and they're like, oh, this is cool. And then they made a horrible copy of a ripoff of his show and called it Star Wars.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's really slowing down. Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, what's taking him so long? Has he not finished writing it? Is he editing it? Like, what? Does he not know where to take it?
Well,
Is it
there's
rewrite because the
well,
show was so hated?
so here's my theory. It's a combination of a whole lot of things. He's always wanted to write for TV. So getting his books adapted to TV was his this is his dream
Yeah.
fulfilled. And he did a bunch of writing for the TV show and put the book on the back burner. Okay, and then
Got it,
realized,
makes
I
sense.
just shot myself in the foot because now the books aren't done. Also, he got filthy rich. He doesn't need to write books anymore. He doesn't need any more money ever. So he got comfortable. He got lazy. His priorities shifted. He has 100 new side projects. That fame started a whole bunch of different side projects. A lot of which he hasn't finished either.
Like books, you mean?
Yes. And then the other thing is that the show ended the same way that he was planning on ending the books. You know, the ending is the same. How they get there would have been done better, right? Because the biggest flaws of the last season aren't where the pieces end up. It's how they got there. It's just taking stupid things like, oh, oops, we forgot that an entire army existed. Oh, she sort of forgot about that. Just retarded stuff, right? It was the showrunners wanting to be done with the show so they could go and make Star Wars. Like HBO told them, you can have as many seasons as you want to finish the show. And they said, nah, we're good. We'll do it in one. And it shows. Okay.
Interesting.
So
yeah.
a lot of the stuff that people hated about the finale too is how there are bits, right? Like, have you seen the show? Have you seen Game of Thrones?
I
Everyone
haven't
knows.
seen Game of Thrones.
It's too late. Sorry, spoilers if you haven't seen it. The whole, Daenerys turning evil at the end and going crazy and then needing to be killed, right? It's a tragic ending for that character. A lot of people didn't like that. But that decision makes perfect sense. She's a Targaryen. Most of them go crazy, okay? The problem is her journey to get there was really stupid and unbelievable. They didn't do enough groundwork to show her going crazy. That's probably how he was always planning on ending his books. Now he knows, hey, everyone hated that. Now I got to scramble, come up with a new ending. And also he doesn't want to write anymore. He's getting super old. He's getting lazy. He's getting more fat. And even if he does come up with a better ending, it's probably going to get lambasted too. Like, not everyone's going to love it. It's not just that he has zero desire to finish the books. He has zero incentive to finish the books either. He doesn't need to, which is a shame. He's destroyed his own legacy.
Yeah, at this point, honestly, he might just release what he has and let somebody else finish it. You know.
Did you get that?
What?
You never know when you don't need more money. People tend to raise. Yeah. He lives in New Mexico, though. Like, he didn't move to New York, right? Like, he's set for life. Martin is the antithesis. I'm struggling. Albelio, thanks for joining the stream. Martin is the antithesis of Tolkien. His story isn't satisfying. He experimented with how he wanted the books to end, and people destroyed it. He can't finish the story. He checkmated himself. Yeah, that's the other thing I forgot to bring up is his ending demands an optimistic ending, and he doesn't know how to do that. Right? He's created this grimdark, morally corrupt universe, which is very fascinating. But you can't end a story like that. Otherwise, what was the point of any of it? So he's written himself into a big corner. It's tough. Good evening. Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the weight doing? I'm good. I'm back on the diet. I took a break for a bit. I needed I was going on a bunch of trips, road trips, so it was hard to keep the diet going, and I kind of had like a mental breakdown too. So I took a break and had some carbs. But I've been back on the diet now for 2 weeks and feeling good. Hopefully I'll get another 3 months of this nonstop. We'll get to the goal of having lost 100 pounds. Gained a few back.
Awesome.
My body was like, oh, we're doing this again, and started grabbing onto a lot of those, but
Not too much, right?
they'll shut off. I gained 15 pounds back, but I've already lost 10, so.
Yeah, it's not so
Most
bad.
of it's water weight, right? But I did gain a teeny little bit of fat. I needed a little break. I'd been doing it for a year. We're back on. You don't measure your weight. All I know is that I run harder over the week, so I'm losing weight. Yeah, if you're not worried about it, you don't need to measure it. I'm a big fatty, so I need to measure my weight. In the grimdark future, there was only war along with lots of blood and death. That's what Warhammer says anyways. Yeah, I'd like grimdark, right? It's not, you can tell satisfying stories in grimdark. It's just that subversion for subversion's sake is pointless. If you're going to subvert something, you need to replace it with an alternative. You need to be like, hey, this didn't go the way you thought, but this is also interesting, right? And he's really good at subverting those tropes, right? Like killing off main characters, right? No one expects Ned Stark dying in season 1. You're like, holy cow, I thought this was the main character. But you can't do that to every single good character. Then why are you still reading, I enjoy a good grimdark, and I love George R. R. Martin's writing. He's a phenomenal author. He just doesn't write anymore.
Stuff.
So his better stuff is his more optimistic stuff. The Duncan Egg stuff is 100 times better.
I finally read
100 times better than Game of Thrones. A Song of Fire and Song of Ice and Fire. Sorry. It's
much shorter, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's tragic. Yeah, no, I finally read it. It was good. I started the second book, and then I took a break to do Dungeon Crawler Carl. Yeah, which I've just been, blasting through those because they're short books too.
So we'll circle back to George R. R. Martin when we get into Hot D.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't watched it, so we could just here's Hot D. Let's see.
I haven't even watched the first 2 seasons of Hot D.
Okay, so
I need to catch up.
The poll is saying great, good, okay, 20%, 20%, 60. So most people say it was okay. Here is what my brother texted. Here's what David texted me. Sorry, I'm too spoiled to come on the show. But here's what I thought. Since I can't make it tonight, here are my thoughts on Hot D. It's the best abbreviation of all time. Acronym, whatever. I was expecting some casualties this episode, but I was expecting it to be the sister instead of Jace. I am very sad that one of the only honorable and likable characters left was killed. The episode was amazing, though. The plot with Aegon and the cripple was great, and as was the sea snake and his illegitimate son, and the triumvirate brigade maritime attack with dragons, a couple exclamation points. Martina is afraid that Rhaenyra is going to give herself a mastectomy after the events of this episode, and her bit about not being respected as a woman and a queen instead of a king. That's all he wrote. I am of two minds when it comes to this episode. Half of me enjoyed it quite a bit, and the other half of me was kind of let down. But that's because I read the book. So I've been looking forward to the Battle of the Gullet for a very long time.
Mm.
They had to cut a lot of it out, and it wasn't as spectacular as I was hoping it would be. It's still pretty darn impressive for a TV show. Like, there was a lot of good in this episode. But half of me says it was great, half of me says it was okay, so I think I settle on good. And I think I'm judging it more harshly because I know what's in the book and the plot lines they had to drop, which they could still bring in a plot line in the next episode about Rhaenyra's younger kids. But also, this was supposed to be at the end of season 2. And you can tell.
They were planning to put it at the end of season 2.
They were supposed to be,
and then they had
the next episode as well. There were supposed to be 2 more episodes to end season 2 with. And that's because they were originally only going to do 3 seasons. But near the end of production of season 2, HBO came in and said, hey, stretch it. We're going to give you a season 4. So they chopped off the end of season 2, and that's why the end of season 2 kind of sucks. And a lot of people disliked season 2 because the ending isn't great, even though there is a lot of great stuff in season 2. Now, we've already talked about, I hate the white worm character. Her acting is atrocious, and that subplot was ridiculous and took way too much time. There are problems with season 2, but season 2 also had like that amazing dragon duel with the king getting turned into a s'more, and my favorite fight scene from the books, which was the 2 twin brothers fighting each other at Dragonstone. And the book presents 6 different versions of what happened that night because everyone tells a different story. They're like, hey, this person said this happened. We don't know. The only thing we know is they both ended up dying at the end. But we don't know how the specific details. And I think that the details that they chose for that fight was the perfect interpretation of that. I loved that fight so much. But season 2 didn't have a finale. It just ended. And this is what it was supposed to be. So they had to rearrange that so that they could get another season, which made season 2 suffer. But hopefully it will make the next 2 seasons be better.
Yeah. If they're dragging it out, that could mean either that they are going to be doing much more slow, boring seasons, or they're taking their time and making a good product.
The show is adapting like a 1/10 of the book. It starts halfway. The starting point of this is halfway through Fire and Blood.
There's the starting point of the show?
Much, and I think they're doing another TV show on that beginning section. I think, are they not doing a Aegon the Conqueror show?
I'm not, maybe.
I think they are. There's a couple in development. Okay, so it starts halfway through. Fire and Blood. It reads like the Silmarillion. Like it's a history of the west of Westeros, but Targaryen specific. It's a history of the Targaryens in Westeros. And there's supposed to be a sequel to that book, Blood and Fire.
Is Henry Cavill cast? Fan casting?
Probably fan casting. So it's adapting a very small portion of the book, right? So there's who knows where they're going to end it.
So you're saying the whole TV show is adapting a very small portion.
In fact, I think I know where. They're probably going to end it there, which I don't want to spoil. There's a whole bunch of stuff that happens later too. And it leads into, like Dunk and Egg stuff. But
some of these fan castings aren't that bad.
I don't care about fan castings. But
all right.
No, they're like
Yes,
there's tons of
it
stuff
is a
from the book that they can
prequel,
adapt.
series or movie. I don't. It doesn't say whether or not it's a series or a movie, but it's in development for Aegon the Conqueror.
They're doing Aegon the Conqueror. They're doing
Conquest.
They're doing his conquest. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
And this is Egg's namesake, right? It's not Egg.
I believe it's the first one. There's several Aegons.
Yeah.
There's an Aegon
But
in this show we're watching right now too.
Is there?
There were like two.
I haven't started
I think there were
watching
two
Hot D.
Aegons.
The only Egg I know is little Egg from.
Yeah, he's like Aegon the 10th. So.
Okay. Because I think is it in it's Game of Thrones where Egg and Dunk, you hear tales of them or something?
You hear mentions. Yes, you hear mentions of the King Aegon. And a very. I think it's season 1. You hear about. Season 1 spoils. Dunk's job.
Yeah.
Season 1 of Game of Thrones, they mention that Egg ends up as it's not. Come on, it's not spoilers, guys. He ends up as captain of the King's Guard. So
Egg Dunk, you mean?
Dunk, sorry.
Yeah, the Egg is the king, becomes the king, doesn't he?
Yes, Egg eventually becomes king because of some very devastating stuff. All of his family dies because he's like fifth in line. He has like like 3 older brothers. In the show, introduces you to. Well, if he becomes king, they all have to be dead. So, yes. In the same manner, Jaime Lannister. Yeah, Jaime Lannister is like, aside from Dunk and Egg, George R. R. Martin's probably like best character. Like he takes this inherently irredeemable character and says, "I'm going to redeem him." Watch me do it. Watch me make you like this guy who's terrible. And then the show did that and then decided, let's make him terrible again at the end. Yeah, it was stupid.
That's
we'll stop calling you a racist if you name your kid Aegon.
Oh my goodness!
See, you have a golden opportunity here because your wife's Brazilian. English is her second language. You can just say, yes, it's a very traditional American name, and she will never know.
I had never thought about it. Man, we had already come up with a list. Actually, we already have a list of 5 male names and 5 female names. We'll see. Maybe I can squeeze Aegon in there.
Your Boreal's almost done with Knife of Dreams. I've got a bit.
Nice.
I've got to catch up then because I'm 65% of the way through. I'm on chapter 23. It's so good though. I remember how this one ends though. If we need a stream without me finishing it, so I can't remember. Hot D ended in a battle. Wasn't the biggest fan. Yeah, I think this episode is pretty good. But I was disappointed because of things they had to leave out. And there's lots of differences. There's lots of changes. There's lots of changes. Like, the 3 characters who were sitting around on their butts this entire episode thinking, oh gee, this part of the story is a little bit boring. We're waiting here and not fighting. Remember? Oh, you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. Sorry.
To the audience.
Yeah.
Okay, so those characters who were sitting around doing nothing were supposed to be in the fight. And the show literally says, "Hey, you're missing the action." And you're like, "Yeah, because they were there in the book." Like,
does the
they
show
have the witch
reason
character come out of the woods and say, "You're not supposed to be here. You're missing the action." And I'm like, I freaking know.
Why? What's the character's reasons for not being in the action?
Their shows, they have to concatenate a lot of stuff. So they're having them they're moving a plot point up, and I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
They have to move things around and shorten things, and they removed Nettles, who's a cool character, and replaced it with Damon's daughter, which is weird, because one of the so the book is written. The book is a accumulation of like 5 different scholars saying, like, this scholar said this about this event. This scholar disagrees and thinks that this person's bias is writing this character in a better light, and history would suggest that these decisions, so it's like warring scholars. It's a really, really well written book. It's not really freaking
It's not
cool.
an actual,
but
it's written like a historical book.
Yeah,
like an essay.
It's unreliable narrators.
That's real cool.
But it tells you this person
that.
says this person says that, this person says that. The truth is probably somewhere in between, right? As far as like motivations behind it, like they all agree pretty much on 90% of the events, and then some will say, this actually happened a different way, but the details don't matter, right? And so there's a character called Nettles who becomes a dragon rider, and some of the scholars suggest that Damon has relations with her, and it makes the Queen Rhaenyra angry and makes her do some crazy things. That character has been replaced with Damon's daughter now, which would make it weird if they have relations.
Not in today's culture. It's just 2 girls. Just 2 chicks.
Think the to give them the most benefit of the doubt, my interpretation, having read it, I never thought that their relationship was romantic. It seemed to me like Rhaenyra thinks that they're banging and reacts in a crazy way, but she was wrong, which makes the writing better, because she's kind of a psycho. She's like the crazy girlfriend, Hey, who's this? Who's texting you? Who's this woman texting you? That's my sister.
Yeah.
You're banging this chick? No, that's my sister, right? When I read it, I never thought that Damon and Nettles were banging. A lot of people, a lot of other book readers think that they were. They better not be banging now. Okay?
I don't know. Today's culture, they might have done that on purpose. Because everything's got to be gay.
The subplot of Damon's daughter getting sheep stealer, the actual sheep stealer, probably the best dragon in the show. Like visually, holy cow, sheep stealer looks amazing. But yeah, the plot point with her, I get what they were going for. I can't control him, and she inadvertently causes Jace's death. I appreciate what you're going for, right? You want that irony of, I was trying to help and I did a bad instead.
Is it sheep stealer or sheep eater?
So, sheep. I think it's a sheep stealer. The dragon steals the sheep by eating them, but the dragon is called sheep stealer. I'm right. Nerporial's wrong here. No, but I agree. Yes, the subplot was a little silly.
Comes up with result. Sheep eater does not.
No, I'm correct. It's sheep stealer, but I'm agreeing with the point.
You are correct.
The subplot felt a little silly, so I understand what they're trying to do with that, but the execution was a little, and I think it's probably the actress's fault. And on top of the actress's subpar acting with her, no, I'm burning my own ships. And that's my sister. Like, her acting wasn't great for that scene. And on top of that, it's hard to take her subpar acting seriously when she has a freaking mop on her head, and that's the showrunner's fault for race swapping the entire, Valerian bloodline and giving them horrible wigs that make them look ridiculous. So on top of her ridiculous her acting is not the strongest. The episode is still pretty darn good, though. Like, I think the best part, they could have done a better job of zooming out and showing you the tactics a little bit more, showing you the layout. They kind of just jump to all the ships are mixed together. You can't tell who's who, which happens in battle, right? But it would have been better to understand the layout more, to understand the stakes a little bit more, and who's coming from what direction, that could have been done better. But I really liked the chase where they go through the pass. That looked really good. Don't like the tranny actor, and glad he or she is dead now. I don't know which it is. That character is annoying. But I liked that sequence. The sequence was pretty darn good. There's a lot of really good stuff in this episode, but it falls a little bit flat, especially if you've read the books. I think most normies, like my brother, who have not read the books, will think it's phenomenal. And I don't disagree with them. Mm-hmm. It's pretty darn good, even though it let me down personally.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, I'll eventually read it, or eventually watch the show.
So the actress is trans. The problem is I don't know if the character in the show is supposed to be a man or a woman. So, and because of who they cast, you really can't tell. And in the last season, they called it a he, and in this season, they're calling her a she. So whatever.
Maybe the character is trans too.
It's not from the books.
Yeah, no, of course not.
But anyway, that character is now dead, and that's the best part of the episode. Because he gone. She gone. I don't know.
We don't have to worry about it.
They gone. Hot D. I'm cautiously optimistic, looking forward to more, but there have been a lot of missteps, and I don't think they can afford too many more.
Especially not with the
especially depending on where they choose to end the show. There's a lot of places they could. Yeah. I think I know where they're going to end it, even though the story after that is really cool. I think I know where they're going to end the show. And I think they're going to delay some stuff. I think something should have happened a while ago, and it's not going to happen until like the end of this season or mid-season 4. I want more Dunkin' Egg too. I want more Dunkin' Egg books. I could give 2 farts about Winds of Winter at this point. Abandon it completely and write more Dunkin' Egg, please.
Heck yeah. Do we know when season 2 is coming out?
Probably next year. It's in production. I think they're filming it like now. So next year, I would assume. Nice. I think they said we don't want this to take as long as Hot D. I think they wanted to have a yearly release. So that's good.
Good. They should.
Yeah, that's my take on Hot D. Back to the news. So we were talking about like the discourse, like all the people here, all the foreigners who are in our country right now because of soccer, which is the proper name for the game.
Mm-hmm. Soccer,
and how, but that stuff has sparked more, like dialogue about the difference between UK and America, and specifically our air conditioning, and apparently it's racist to have air conditioning, and I didn't know that like 90% of the UK just doesn't air condition their homes, which is funny. They always complain, "Oh, it's super hot." And then they'll say, "Oh, it's like 10 degrees Celsius. It's burning up." And then you do the conversion and it's like 85 degrees Fahrenheit. And you're like, that's average. I saw them complaining about like 70, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. I was like, that's what my thermostat is set to. Like, that's what my air conditioning is conditioning my house to, is 75. Okay?
Bit. Yeah, that's average. Yeah.
But yeah, like apparently people die in the UK every year from just
Heat
from
exhaustion.
Yeah, they just die. Rather than air conditioning their homes, they just freaking die. And now the UK is making it illegal to have air conditioning because you want to be net zero. So now more people are just going to die. And this meme's pretty great. So that's some really good Photoshop, by the way.
That is, yeah. That might be
those
AI.
little. If it's AI, it's really good.
It is. Either way,
these
it's
bits
really
up
good.
here look maybe too white, too popcorny,
Mm-hmm.
but man, the stuff going down his cheek, that's so good. That's such. That's a great image manipulation. However, it was manipulated. But yeah, Europeans learning how great America is my new favorite thing. We've got some memes. Yeah, more people die from heat exhaustion due to lack of AC than people die here in the UK from gun violence. In the US.
Is that real?
Yeah. They get mad at us for,
Really?
oh yeah, you guys, so many people, you gun violence died. Yeah, but that was an evil person choosing to do something evil. More people die in the UK because you're dumb.
That's crazy.
This is an unforced error. Okay.
You're just choosing to regulate it, and they're choosing to worsen it, regulate it. I don't get the decision.
Well, because
Why?
because carbon emissions, I guess.
Oh, global warming, the sun monster.
Because it heats the street. It makes the air outside hotter. I don't know. Oh, y'all are whack, man. Here's a meme. New version of Operation just has players use essential oils instead of performing a medical procedure. There we go. Yeah, 35K gun deaths versus 46K heat deaths in the UK.
That's crazy.
And the majority of our gun deaths, the majority of our mass shootings are gang related. So it's a very specific problem. It's a very Democrat-controlled city problem. It's a very refusing to prosecute criminals problem. And if you take out those, we have very little gun violence.
Still not a
in
good
the
thing.
United States. Also, the UK has more knife violence than we have gun violence. So
exactly, banning a weapon is not gonna stop the crime. It's just gonna change the weapon.
Yeah,
I believe Australia banned knives, and then the next day they had a bunch of robberies with hammers. Because that's just
I don't know the specific statistic, but
I mean I don't know it either. I just remember Shad talking about it.
Yeah. Let's look. I know. I just don't know that you might be misquoting it slightly, so I don't know what the specific metric is there. Let's look at some Europeans loving the United States.
Why?
This is crazy.
What is that?
It's a boil.
This is crazy.
Oh.
Look at this.
That's a small plate of nachos right there.
Small. Yeah.
And then leave it.
These are pretty great.
In America, a lot better, honey. We've already got 3.
It's just a Walmart too. Like these are like the cheap clothes.
Yeah.
We got better clothes too. We got better clothes stores.
I didn't think that Europe would be impressed or.
It's because
I didn't think that
Europe is a third world country now, man.
Items?
It's crazy. I really did not know how
I can refill this
bad Europe is.
Yeah, but you won't drink 1,000 cups of Coca-Cola.
and it's free.
You paid for it. You paid it.
Once.
The cheese balls with Mikey's help. No time to
What? I asked a medium size. That's like a medium.
Medium size. That's crazy. That is a
That's
not
a
a
large.
medium
That's
size.
not a medium. That's
That 100%.
Family can drink from here for 1 month.
This is probably the best store I've ever been to.
I agree. Costco's amazing.
Costco is amazing.
Look at these. These are nice. What is this?
Your pancakes you want.
I ordered one pancake.
That's one pancake.
Well, that is not one pancake.
That's one order of pancake. Some of these are blown out of proportion, right? Like, yeah, you went to the store that makes a crazy stack of pancakes. That's what they're known for. You know,
You're not gonna get. I don't know.
We overordered, y'all.
but most of these are like, yeah.
Normal. That's awesome.
Tell me you're in America without telling me you are in America. I've just been handed my drink.
All this car stuff, because I'm in heaven. What's that mean? I can get bread, milk, and an air rifle.
Yeah, you used to be able to get real guns at Walmart too.
Yeah.
Now they only sell
Wait,
BB guns and shotgun shells.
No, I think actually in my Walmart you can get a shotgun.
No, Walmart nationwide no longer sells ammunition.
Nationwide? Maybe
You can get shotgun and BB guns. You can't get ammunition like 22 and all the good stuff.
Okay.
Costco hotcakes. Costco's making hotcakes? Since when? Costco pancakes? Or like Costco pancake mix? I miss their churros, man.
I think that's what he's talking about. Mix.
The Costco cookie sucks. Bring back the churro, please. Although they're making their ice cream even better now. They do like a churro ice cream. They mix in some caramel. So good. I had one while I was on my break.
Man,
I can't have it anymore now.
it sucks that I don't have a Costco near me.
You do suck, Charles. Hot dogs. Got it. Yeah, no, their hot dogs are $1.50 for a hot dog as big as your face and a drink. And it's like it's pure beef too. It's so good.
It's awesome.
And they sell the hot dog. You can just go buy a pack of their hot dogs and cook them yourself. They're so good.
Nice.
I don't like hot dogs. I don't like regular hot dogs. I think they're nasty. Costco dogs are dope. All right.
Yeah. No, there was a little bit of controversy with the FIFA because Trump. There were some people that weren't allowed in because their visa or something, and then at the same time, Trump was bombing Iran, and it was like a.
Were they terrorists that we didn't allow in? I don't care.
It might have been people from Iran that they weren't allowed.
Yeah,
because we're at war with them. And then they were also bombing Iran, and people were like, "That's just evil for America to do."
I don't feel bad.
We are at a war with them, so
yeah, we're not. Yeah, that's how wars work. This is my favorite tweet. This is a Japanese guy. I think a lot of this is, trumped up for the camera, but he's got a whole series of tweets just talking about his experience in the U.S. Right. But this is the best one. Okay. I gotta do it in an accent, right? USA, right? How do you do the X sound in Japanese? I don't know.
Mexican, maybe that's
in a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, there you go.
We had not yet ordered anything, and the food was already arriving. Chips, a salsa. Unrequested, free. I stopped the waiter. We have not earned these. They just come to the table, man. They come with the table. The table. In my land, hospitality is a debt. Every gift creates an obligation. A weighed carefully. Returned. I can't do this. I'm not great at doing
I was gonna say, you've been watching too much Steven Crowder. I love it.
Return to the
he's got
proper
a
season
perfect-
with interested feeling here. The gift arrives before you've proven you can pay for dinner. This is not an appetizer. This is a declaration. We trust you.
trust
Eat.
That's well put.
I ate with the gravity the moment deserved, and then I must report this calmly. The basket emptied, and a new one appeared. A refill, the waiter said. It's bottomless.
The waiter became Japanese.
This is the best line. Bottomless. They have wells of salsa. The supply lines of this nation are beyond anything my ancestors imagined. My friend warned me, don't fill up on the chips, dude. Too late, I had accepted 3 baskets. Honor demanded each one be finished. An unfinished gift is an insult. By the time my actual food arrived, I was a ruined man.
Ruined man. Dude,
I was not hungry. I was not comfortable. I had been defeated by a courtesy. Generosity that arrives before the request cannot be repaid. It can only be survived. I know the rule now. I have made my peace with the baskets. 1 basket, 2 at the most. Who am I deceiving? There is no number of baskets I would refuse. The trust of a nation is in that salsa, and I intend to honor all of it. Oh, so good.
Wow. Who is that?
It's just some guy. I think his account is actually. Let's see. Where does it show? Yeah, he's actually based in Japan. So
yeah,
but a lot of it feels like he's playing to the camera, you know.
Yeah,
but he's funny. Evening, Jacob. How's it going?
Nobunaga. Found him.
Japan Nobunaga. Yeah, he's super funny.
It's funny.
And he's got hundreds of those tweets, but that was his best one.
That was good. That was really good.
So, let's see. The rest of these, okay, let's go. We're transitioning into Avatar: The Last Airbender, season 2. This is an actual screenshot from the TV show.
What? No.
Yes.
That's awful.
Yes.
Is it fading to black?
No. This is how the scene is lit.
It's crazy.
It's atrocious. And someone has
That
pointed
is
out,
terrible.
Netflix is crazy for doing this. They literally just made One Piece.
That's insane.
Yeah. The Avatar show sucks.
It's being published by Netflix. I guess that's not the same people making it, but like that's crazy.
They suck. The show sucks. The 90s called and said, remember when rainy nighttime action scenes starring Tom Berenger and Billy Zane were lit brighter than most daytime scenes in movies from 2026? Yeah. Look at this. This is how we used to make movies. Yeah. It's unrealistic. It's a freaking movie. Look, they've got like edge highlighting, okay?
Yeah,
we fully understand that this is not what nighttime looks like. But you're making a freaking movie. We need to see what the people are doing. Also, your eyeballs your eyeballs adjust to the darkness. They can pick up stuff at night that we can't, but if you film, the camera is not the human eye, okay? And unless you're watching this crap in a movie theater where your eyes are ready to pick up those details, if you're watching freaking this on your TV during the day, you
even
can't
in the movie theater,
see
this is going to be
garbage.
awful.
You can't see anything. Do this. Even if the moon wasn't in that shot, cover that up. I'd be okay with that amount of edge lighting.
Yep.
It's not real.
They need to study Obsession because the lighting in Obsession
Phenomenal.
was phenomenal.
Honestly, like,
And they did
take
great.
everything else out of that movie. I'm glad that it's making $400 million just because of the lighting.
Yep.
I'm also glad because the rest of the factors are great. So you've seen the Airbender TV show, right? You've seen the animated.
I've already seen
Avatar.
the sentence up there at the top.
Yeah. No, but you've watched
Yes.
the animated
The show.
show, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
So okay. I'm not watching this. I refuse to. It's trash. But I've seen some clips and the acting is atrocious. And holy cow.
Okay. I mean, that's not as bad.
She's
Wait.
earth bending.
Well, no. How'd she learn the symbols?
She's blind.
Yeah. Well, because if she's
So,
earthbending,
if
you can feel- it's
anything,
kind of like
this should be in Braille.
unless they're teaching
But
her
she
the
can
symbols
write
in
perfect Japanese, earth bending with her toes.
yeah.
This is so retarded, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Earthbending is not a delicate art. It's not like
Well-
waterbending.
Sandbending. Sandbending was delicate art.
Yeah, and she doesn't know how to do that. That's something she learns how to do later in the show. It's kind of a plot point. Appa gets kidnapped because she can't see in the sand.
This is way too delicate. I think it's possible, especially with smaller things. Like she's got that meteorite that she like turns into the Nickelodeon symbol. This is silly. I think on paper it's the start of an interesting idea, but no, it doesn't work. There's on so many levels.
It's retarded.
Yep. No, the acting is bad in this. It's pretty bad.
You know, I gotta show this one.
It's
You
just
need
a
the
bunch
audio
of
for this one.
Awkward teenagers now.
You know, this is her inventing metal bending. You know how in the show it's like a moment of pride, right? It's like I'm stuck here, and she like struggles. She's like, I can't get out, and she's banging on the walls, and then she feels the vibrations and slowly, you know, like mimes around the padded box, and then realizes this is just freaking metal. This is just earth melted, and invents metal bending, and it's such a cool moment. Okay, this is how it works in the TV show.
Who I am.
She says, I know who I am.
Who I am.
Visuals are good.
This is it, though. She doesn't struggle to figure it out. This is the start of the scene.
It's just going through the motions.
Look, this is hey. Like, she already knows what she's going to do before she figures out that it's a thing that she can do. It
kind of plays off that she's done it before and she's trying it for
It looks good, but the scene is horribly blocked.
The lighting is also good.
Also, like there are some miscasts in the show. Visually, she looks fine. Her acting is terrible.
I know who I am.
Sorry,
Yeah,
the
no,
delivery's
that's
so bad.
not. Yeah,
I
that's not top.
who I am. That's impossible. I'm Toph Bayfall, and I invented metal bending.
That was really bad.
It's like it's an angry feminist delivering the line. In the show, she's like, in the show, she breaks out and she turns around and goes, I'm Toph Bayfong, and I freaking just invented metal bending, dude. Remember me. And in this, she's, I hate men, and also I invented metal bending. It's so bad.
What's that? The original? Or is that gonna get us
I'm
Yeah, pull it
Toph
up.
Bayfall, and I
I've got
invented
it
metal
here.
bending.
Also,
that is really bad.
also, it's her mom who kidnaps her, by the way.
I mean, it's her parents that send the kidnappers, right?
Yeah, but
In
they
the
put her
show.
mom in the wagon so that doesn't look
Yeah,
very
it's
good,
kinda
though. I don't like that animation. Yeah, pull up let me share your screen.
You want me to share my screen?
Yeah, you said you pulled it up. Oh, you sent it to me. Never mind.
I sent it to you. I don't know how I can share.
No,
I can share.
I already
yeah.
pulled it up. It's
That's
too
better.
late. It's too late. Okay, this is a real long.
All right.
Let's for comparison share this tab instead.
Oh, it cuts to the other characters. Oh no, it finishes pretty early in the scene.
Yeah.
It's like 1:50. That's it. Oh, I mean, she's got such character, which the live action has none of. She's just it's just going through the motions. It's not.
But she's frustrated. Like the scene. This is after she's resigned, right? Like she's struggled and she's trying to break out of the box physically, and then she gives up, right? And it's only and then she has that moment of realization, and the live action is just like, no, I'm a strong female character and I can just do things. There's no development. It's so stupid. It's so lame.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she like, hey, focus, like calm down. This is so good. Hey, this is just Earth, but in a different form. I can freaking do this. And then she just like laughs, right? Like she grounds herself too. There's like hesitation. No. Okay. You're trying something unprecedented.
Come on,
And also, she still struggles to do it.
Fudge! Woo! Toph, you rule.
Pause it again.
Yeah, we don't want to get demonished.
So much. The live action show sucks. There's no reason to watch it.
It really does.
But watch the original. It's like the greatest animated show of all time.
It's another one of her tricks.
There's a giant hole in the box. How is that a trick?
It's not. It's the real deal.
Did she see the line? Yeah. I love that. She closes them back in.
Yeah, that's good.
I am the greatest earthbender in the world. Don't you two dunderheads ever forget it.
So much better. Like it doesn't even compare. Oh,
Yeah.
the show makes me sick a little bit.
We just can't get a good Live. It sucks because I wasn't a fan of One Piece, and I'm loving the live action so much. But the Avatar: Last Airbender, which is probably, yeah.
So. That's a good one. Yeah, dude, he grew like 2 feet between seasons.
Had a huge growth spurt, and like
yeah, you just can't. Logistically, you can't do that. You can't write a show about kids and take 2 years between seasons. You could have done that between 2 and 3 because he goes on sabbatical for a bit, disappears, and comes back with hair and looks older. It would have worked for season 3, not for season 2.
They're gonna have to
also
put him
like
in really
a big
short
portion of the
shorts and
plot of
t-shirts
season
like
2
Stranger
is them trying to rush him into do something he's not prepared for. And he's like, I'm still a kid. And everyone treats him like a kid, but they expect him to be a man, but he's still a kid. And they rush him into do something he's not prepared for, and he fails. Here's some of the bad casting.
Yeah.
Her acting is atrocious, by the way.
It really is.
She's the worst. It's just terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought I haven't seen much actually, but from what little I saw, I thought Ty Lee wasn't terrible.
Yeah, these ones are real bad casting though, and their acting is real bad.
Wait, is that who's that? Who's that person's comment?
Let's get a live action Korra, baby.
What's the comment there from Harari?
Survival of the thickest.
Wait, what? Wait, okay, I'm sorry. Is that
the one you were talking about? This?
Yes, that was the one. I didn't know what it was. It just caught my eye.
Don't look. I don't blame the kids. I blame the casting director. Okay, don't take it out on the kids.
So that was the casting director.
I mean, no, this is
in charge of casting. No, the comment.
I don't.
Katie Lantz.
No, this is May. I think.
I have no idea. Is it?
I don't know. That's probably the kid. Oh, casting director. Yeah. Okay. I was like, this could be the kid, right? Because it's been 2 years since this was filmed, so that could be the same person too. I wouldn't know.
Good.
That's the casting director. Yeah.
That's crazy.
She starred in Survival of the Thickest.
I didn't know that was a thing. What is that?
I don't
know if I
probably
should
the Biggest Loser. Anyway, so we've had some tough times. Okay, we don't need sound anymore. I can switch back to this. Am I still good? Jake Byron's I wants to know if I'm.
It's just a reality TV show about fat girls.
Fistful of Dollars on Tuesday. I don't know. Let's see. I forgot about that. I can probably make this Tuesday the 30th work. Yeah. I think I can stream a Fistful of Dollars with Jacob Ironside on Tuesday. Yeah, he had a growth spurt. I'm so ready. Dude, if they do a live action Korra, I will watch all of that. I'll watch the crap out of that because I don't like the show, so I'll be happy to see it be even worse. Glad I never got invested in this live action. Spent time watching fresh paint. Yeah, you win. I refuse to watch this season. I made it maybe 3, maybe 4. I definitely watched 3, maybe 4 episodes of season 1. It's atrocious, man.
I don't remember season 1 being nearly this bad.
It's bad.
I remember watching.
Too,
maybe it was because I was watching it with Julie and Sam, and we were just having fun watching it together. But I don't remember it being that bad. I clearly didn't feel the need to finish it. But I don't know.
Who'd make a great Korra?
Sid, I know he's gonna say
Tatiana Maslany. But you're gonna go with HBO lady. What's her face? The Last of Us. Bella Ramsey. Sydney Sweeney. Oh, okay. You're going. So it's either one.
Yeah,
it was either
I
Bella
thought that was obvious.
It was either Bella Ramsey or Sydney Sweeney. I didn't know which way you were going to take the joke.
I didn't know who Tatiana Munz. She-Hulk. Got it. I think some of the casting's pretty good. Like, I think
some of it is good. Yeah, I think the kid for Aang is
really good.
It was cast pretty well. They needed
at the time
to like teach him how to act a little bit. Like most of the kids, they're like, this is fine. But it's honestly more the direction than the act. Like the directing is atrocious. Like and there are ways to get kids to act well, and they just don't care. It's just slop. It's slop.
Is She-Hulk in Star Trek Starfleet Academy?
So here's a meme to make us feel better, to break.
Yeah.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's Bella Ramsey. Okay. Here's a meme to end the sadness. I thought this tweet was hilarious. It's a nice twist. That Doc, I think I have testicular torsion. The doctor, that's not possible. You are a female. Me, please check my balls, doctor. The doctor turns to you, the viewer. Did you imagine me as a man doctor while reading this?
Wait. What?
Okay, I'll explain the joke to you, Charles.
No, wait, I know. Hold on.
There's a common thing, right? It's a common riddle, right? Where the doctor was a female, the lawyer was a girl the whole time. That's how like one man married 22 women. It's because he was the judge, right? And there's a whole bunch of these where like, hey, they do a story of a doctor and then say, hey, when you were envisioning this, you probably, because you're a sexist pig, you probably thought that the doctor was a man in your head because you're a sexist pig. And so this takes that and uses it as the punchline to an even more ridiculous scenario, illustrating how stupid both of these things are. It's the perfect joke, Charles.
That is good.
This is so freaking funny. Yeah, Korra's a Mary Sue. Legend of Korra sucks. But this joke does not. This joke is an absolute freaking banger. I was pooping and laughed so hard. My girls were like, "What's going on, Daddy? Why are you laughing?" It's pretty fun. They were concerned.
That's good.
Male doctors don't listen to patients, so yeah. Loved it. Okay. We talked about Hot D. We talked about Korra. We haven't talked about Supergirl.
Yeah. I gave quite a lot of my thoughts on the Discord actually.
Oh, I didn't read it yet because it was in the spoilers.
Yeah, it's the spoilers.
You can pull them up if you need notes.
I'm gonna. What the heck?
So it's totally bombed at the box office. We're still getting in some of the numbers. Maybe let's refresh. Nope, it's the same. Not good. So this movie had the exact same budget as Mando and Grogu, right? And a whole ton of marketing, man. They marketed the heck out of both these movies, okay? Yeah. Same budget. And it's making even less money than Mando and Grogu. So we don't want opening weekend because we don't have any of that. So preview day for Mando and Grogu made $12 million. Supergirl made 8. We'll round up. And then on the first Friday, 34 million versus 18.
Yeah.
So Mandalorian and Grogu lost a ton of money.
Yeah.
Okay. It's barely made back. No, it hasn't even made back double its budget, right? So it's not as big of a bomb as it could have been, but it bombed. Okay, they lost money on this. They didn't, but they made a teeny tiny bit back. Man, this is going to lose so much money. So Friday's usually the biggest day, and then Saturday and Sunday are a little bit less. So if you take this, being generous, 15, 12, right?
Probably.
12 plus 18, that's a good 20, 35, 40 million, maybe. A 40 million weekend opening is half of what Grogu did. And word of mouth is going to be equally as terrible for this film, if not maybe worse. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Because Grogu is kind of passable. Like, I hated it, but it's not like offensively atrociously bad. It's fine.
Word of mouth is going to be
a lot of
bad.
dumb stuff in it, but it's passable. This is such a big bomb. This is an atrocious flop. And then compared to Superman, I feel like these are two good comparisons, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to make less money than this movie that historically bombed. And then Superman, the other DCU movie, had an opening of, honestly, it did okay, right?
What was its budget?
Its budget was more. Okay. So
it made money.
It didn't lose money, but it didn't make a lot. It made very little money.
Right.
Just like it barely broke even and made a couple bucks. And it is not what, like, if you hadn't spent so much money on it, it would have been more successful, right? This is fine, okay? This isn't game ending. Had it not been like, hey, we're launching the DCU with this, right? Like, this needed to perform better than it did, right? But it didn't, like, bomb. I'm sure it was disappointing to DC when you're launching your universe with this movie, okay? But it didn't lose them a bunch of money. Why would we talk about Supergirl? Because I don't know. I didn't watch it, but apparently Charles did, and I don't know why, because I didn't tell him to. He just decided to go see Supergirl when he could have
because I was already in the theater because I watched he could have played
Conan Exiles with me.
Masters of the Universe. I watched Masters of the Universe finally. It was great. Definitely check it out. And I was like, hey, right next door. It's perfect time to slip in. The movie's starting right now. I watched it.
Just slip it right into Supergirl. 22 million on the first day versus this is 50. It's going to make less on its opening weekend than Superman did on its first day in theaters. That is not good.
Yeah.
That is really, really bad. And word of mouth is horrible.
Yeah.
Before it came out, some people got previews, right? And you had, right-wing people saying, hey, this movie's terrible. And you had left-wing people saying, man, these people are just angry at the world. Don't listen to them. Go see this movie instead. It's going to be great. Those people are saying this movie sucked now.
They're going back on what they said?
Yes. Just about every single one of them is like, yeah, no, it really wasn't good. It was a mess. What do you think, Charles?
It was a mess.
And for comparison, Obsession is killing it.
What's the total? What's the total?
$350 million.
That
boys.
Is juicy.
It finally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th on its 6th week in theaters. It finally dropped below its opening weekend.
That is
by a teeny tiny
crazy.
bit.
That is crazy. And it's still in theaters.
Yeah, and it's still making more money than Star Wars right now.
What's it compared to Superman real quick? Hold on. No, Superman made like 600. Didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
It made more money than Star Wars. It made more money than Steven Spielberg's movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, Crazy.
That's incredible. I love it.
Crazy. The legs on this dame are so long.
Let's hope it's not a one-hit wonder.
Hey, so I just had a great time at the cinema. Time to fix that.
It was great because I also like to talk about the issues I have with movies. I genuinely find complaining a little bit fun, but not because I'm like I love the I like constructive criticism. I like to find out why did this not work? Because of this.
And if
then I like
you've
to
been
imagine,
on the show,
how could have been
I
better?
spend more time tearing apart movies that I love than I do tearing apart movies that I didn't. The only exception is when it's something precious to me, like The Wheel of Time, and then I take 10 times as long deconstructing that and saying this is why it's an abomination. But if it's a movie I didn't like, I say this movie sucked. I'd rather not talk about it. And when it's a movie I like, I spend hours talking about the teeny tiny details that could have been changed to take it from a 9 to a 10. I complain the heck about movies that I love.
Yeah, and I think that's a great way to do it. I'm saying I like to take a movie that's kind of mid. I don't really care about it, but it was not that good. I like to dissect it, understand why it wasn't good, and I like to theorize and a headcanon of how could it have been, the potential of what could it have been done good. And sometimes it was just bad from the beginning on paper. The elevator pitch was a bad idea, but sometimes I think this movie could have been pretty good. It was just a big nothing burger. So I'm kind of getting into my thoughts. It was just a pointless nothing burger, feminist, annoying. My biggest issue, I think, actually, is that she had a completely different vibe from the Superman movie. In the Superman movie, when you first see her at the very end of the movie, she has a kind of party girl vibe.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about the end of the Superman? You're talking about the end of the Superman. Right. When she's introduced as like, hey, I'm the fun cousin.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I thought her introduction to Superman was fine. Cousin. It was like, okay, it's a little bit different. It's Superman, but like a valley girl Superman. Sure.
There you go. I'm kind of intrigued in this Supergirl. And then immediately the vibe is she how long or what?
Oh, the legs. I said the legs on this dame are long. Got it. How long are they? It's like the setup. How long are they? Really long. that's the punchline. Got it.
Okay. Right. So her vibe at the beginning of the movie, immediately, it's just she's a mess. Not a party girl. She's a mess. You got Crypto
like
peeing on the floor, peeing on Superman, which I thought was probably on purpose.
Yeah.
Peeing on Superman.
It definitely was.
For sure. And she's just kissing him and being gross and disgusting. She's drunk. She's probably throwing up and sleeping in her throw up. I don't know. Like, that's not the vibe I was expecting, and that was super annoying to me. And then beyond that, she immediately demonstrates that she's not a hero. Like, she doesn't care. Yeah. Like, they go to the pub and some kid needs help or something, and she's kind of ignoring her. She eventually goes and help, because I think what they were trying to go for is, this individual doesn't want to be a hero. They're kind of selfish, but they naturally be a hero.
In the comic book that it's adapting, Supergirl makes up an excuse to get that girl to tag along, so that she can help her. And at the end of the comic, she says, I didn't need your help. I could have done this by myself. I think I lied to you to make sure you were okay.
See, yeah. That's not at all this. The girl, she genuinely. So, the girl, her family dies, and she's trying to seek revenge. Which kind of didn't make any sense, because the people who killed her family, it's later revealed that they they go around stealing little girls to impregnate
But they
them
didn't
because
steal
they're
her.
Exactly, and that kind of didn't make any sense. But like, whatever.
To impregnate them, of course.
Because
Of
it's a
course that would be the
male-only
plot line.
race. It's a male-only race.
So they steal.
And-
So they murder families instead of stealing little girls.
Well, they didn't intend to murder the family. They came for weapons, but it escalated and they killed the family and
Got
left
it.
her. Anyway,
As things
so
tend
she's
to
going-
do, you know, sometimes
it was kind of
things
weird how
escalate.
it happened.
and you have to just
Like,
kill people. You know,
Her
That
brother
happens.
didn't know that they were there. Her brother was kind of just listening to music and then like saw her and he jumped out to like be a annoying brother, and the guy killed him because this guy just jumped out, and then the parents kind of attacked and then he killed the parents, and it kind of made sense in the moment. Actually, I was a little bit confused why the brother didn't know what was going on, but he was like listening to music. And anyways, that's another thing. Actually, the whole movie felt like it was on Earth because everything, like they had a 7-Eleven. They literally go to space 7-Eleven.
is it called 7-Eleven or does it just look like?
No,
one?
it wasn't. It was a gas station, and it's got the little frosties, and she's filling up the frosties and whatnot.
Oh,
and it's like
no.
alien stuff and whatnot. But it literally felt like Earth. It was Earth culture just in space, which is fun, you know, whatever. You know, they do it in Shrek, whatever. It wasn't the worst thing. It was just kind of annoying. Anyways, Supergirl doesn't want to help. She, in the moment, she like goes and helps the girl like get her sword back because some guy went to steal her sword, and she's all right, that's the girl's sword, and then like refuses to help until the same bad guys poison her dog.
Yeah.
And now she's like, okay, now my dog's gonna die, and I have to go after them to get the cure. And that's her motivation the entire movie. And the thing is, her motivation never changes. The entire time, it is just to save her dog. She doesn't care about anyone. She just her motivation makes no sense. Like,
so that's the lie that she tells in the comic book. She tells the girl she's trying to save her dog, and at the end of the comic book, she reveals, no, the dog's fine. The vet took care of the dog. He's fine. But I didn't even need your help to find the bad guy. I could have figured out who he was.
Yeah, that's not.
But
the
I was told you that as an excuse because she was being a hero.
Yeah, that's not at all the case. The dog is legitimately dying, and they hammer how much she loves the dog and how much she's doing it for the dog and not for anybody.
It doesn't
else.
work if the audience doesn't care about the dog.
Exactly. The audience, first off, I hate the dog. Like, I tolerated him in Superman. He wasn't terrible. He was actually kind of enjoyable. But I hate the dog, particularly in this movie.
Yeah.
Particularly when you say, oh, forget you, girl. Forget you, innocent people being raped and murdered and destroyed. Oh, I'm only doing this for a dog. I hate the dog even more. Like when I was playing Dispatchers, and I was livid with the fact that they could not let me sacrifice the dog to save the city. And it made me hate that. But that's the culture of a lot of people nowadays, is they just see a dog and they value it more than anybody.
Hey,
What's
Mixa,
up,
how's it
Mick?
going?
Oh, sorry, I was just testing my mic. All right.
Hey,
it worked.
Mixa, let me show you. Okay, what looks better, this picture or this picture?
The first one.
Wow.
So this is the cosplay.
That's the cosplay. I thought that was AI.
No, this is cosplay, and it's perfect. And this is
That
what we
is
got.
literally perfect.
Yeah, it feels like they all.
Even the costumes are better, man.
It feels like it's
The costumes
same,
are
but
better.
after 20 enchiladas each.
So
Yeah, I take it back. I said Tylee wasn't that bad. That's bad. Tylee does not look good.
Yeah, Tali, she's supposed to be nimble. I mean, she's supposed to look like in the first photo. You can say Azula maybe looks normal here, whatever. The other
dude,
one,
her acting is freaking atrocious, man. She's so
Yeah.
bad. She in the show she acts like a spoiled brat. In the original, she acts like a psycho.
Psychopath.
Like a psychopath.
Well, psychopath, yes.
And then this, she's like, well,
She's not.
I just don't like Zuko.
She's not a spoiled brat. She is literally a psychopath. There's plenty of stuff that she didn't get. She had to get it herself, the hard way, and she was a psychopath.
Yeah, the casting of Bendaloon Cumbersnooch in Star Trek, not Beyond, Edge of Darkness. Is that
I don't remember it.
Into Darkness? Star Trek Into Darkness. Yeah, that was a. I mean, he's a good actor, but that was a choice. Yikes! Into Dark. I got there. I got there eventually. Thanks for the help. Thanks for that. How's it going, Mexa?
Yeah. Yep.
All good. I was able to fix my computer finally.
Nice.
So yeah, it was one of those tasks where I just had to pull through. I was having like panic attacks during the entire thing. I always thought that, oh, I'm gonna bend the pins on my CPU, I'm gonna ruin my PC or whatever. But no, nothing bad happened. Everything went right, and I'm glad that I was able to fix it with the new cooler. My PC has never been as cool as this, to be honest, ever since I bought it. So
that's good.
I'm glad. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Did you watch anything or just soccer?
Soccer, yeah. Football, yeah.
It's called soccer.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's been fun.
I'm sorry, we're hosting it, so it's called soccer this year.
We are hosting it too, and it's called football. Bro.
Nah,
we are co-hosting it.
Is Mexico still winning? I don't.
Yeah, they won every single game. Not like USA.
All right.
Hello. I mean, but the USA has a better chance because their bracket is way easier. Mexico's bracket is like the same bracket as Spain, Argentina, Portugal, these crazy teams. And you guys had to fight Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia, bro, like.
What are the standings? Okay, we got, oh man, that's too many groups. Who, let's see.
Yeah.
I do not follow this stuff. We killed Australia. Oh, we have a loss. Who do we lose to?
You lost to Turkey, which they were already eliminated. But you fought
to Turkey.
You play with like 10 different substitutions. So you basically changed the entire team to give them a break, and it was a huge break. And they're gonna play again on Wednesday, so they get like 2 weeks basically of a break. It's really good.
Okay, Brazil and Morocco just haven't played each other yet, or was it a tie?
They play each other. They tied. Yeah, they tied.
I was like, how do they both have?
Exactly.
I got it. I forgot that you can tie in the lamest sport.
To be honest, it's kind of lame. Like watching basketball, which is so fast paced, back and forward. There's like hundreds of points. Here, you basically win with one goal. So.
Soccer is more interesting to watch than football, at least.
Yeah,
I hate watching football.
But football,
American football,
a lot of commercial breaks. It's mostly, commercial.
Because most of the game is waiting for stuff to happen.
Yeah, football.
You're waiting for them to set up, and then they run. It's a short burst, and then nothing.
If you could just cut out all of the waiting, football's amazing to watch.
Oh yeah,
but it is very so much waiting.
If they could TiVo football, if there was a way to TiVo.
Just edit out all the boring stuff.
Yeah,
rugby is basically just football without stopping. It's awesome.
Yeah,
we showed them mercy. Because we're cool.
Basically.
Who do you think is going to win the World Cup?
I think that UFC has a good chance to get to the final, and they could lose to either Argentina or France. How is it looking?
France is doing real good.
France, I hate France because
is that the only thing France is good at? Is soccer?
Nah, they have Wembanyama. He's French. They have good basketball players. Recently, yeah.
Our guy won UFC, but to be fair, it was our year. Yeah. Okay, would you rather watch soccer or the WNBA? Soccer. No contest. Soccer.
No, right now the WNBA is actually good because
because there's fighting.
yeah,
It's just reality TV.
black women are beating up dating
Because it's legally permissible to just beat the crap out of the one good white lady on the team.
No, there are two white ladies, good white ladies, and they are both getting beaten up almost every
Dude,
day.
I thought she got freaking throat punched this week.
Yeah, in the floor. Also,
Insane.
Yeah,
It's insane.
But typically,
Everyone's agreeing.
soccer hands down.
but
These are extenuating circumstances where
there's
WNBA is slightly more entertaining.
I don't remember her
because
name.
of
She has
Caitlin
an
Clark.
afro, and she's insanely good. She's like a Jones, Stephen Curry, and there's another one that put on 51 points Friday. Friday she put up 51 points in a. It's like the first time that ever happens in a NBA game.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, soccer is better. No, you guys are gonna get to the finals. It could be great. Even if you don't win, it's the biggest achievement, USA soccer history.
You know it, baby. Oh, shoot, I was going to Google something, and then I didn't say it out loud, did I? No. I forgot.
No.
I forgot what I was going to pull up. And got distracted by soccer.
Was it WNBA stuff?
Well, oh, no, I was going to look up Obsession digital release. It's supposed to be coming out in like 3 days digitally.
Nice.
So you can finally watch that because it's so good.
Yeah. While you look at that, make sure to follow me on Twitter. I need to get to 500 followers.
Yeah.
I'm halfway there. So
I'm following you.
Or the Angry Mex at the Angry Mexica at the Angry Mexa, sorry. At the Angry Mexa at Twitter. Yeah, I know you do.
Taco Nose Ball, is that still?
Yeah.
You change your name so frequently.
I used to try to change my name according to trends, but now I'm just gonna leave it like that. Taco Nose Ball.
That's a good name.
Wait,
I like
what
it.
is it?
Yeah,
What
it
is
is. I'm a taco. That knows
Oh,
ball.
there you go. Okay.
Yeah, I blew up because there was a trade of my favorite player. This sounds silly, but and this is the proof that God is real, and He listens to my prayers for the first time ever. Because my favorite player in a team that I was supporting just because of him, he was traded from that team, which is insane. They literally gave up on their biggest star, and he was traded to my favorite team that I've been very, very in my other favorite superstar, who is Anthony Edwards from the Minnesota Timberwolves. And I'm about to buy a Minnesota Timberwolves because this team looks insanely good for next season. So this trade was very, very big, and it blew up.
Good. Oh shoot, I forgot to bring this up. Back to news real quick. But Michael F. King's new book, if you want to be a beta reader, I think is you can get a free copy of.
What did Michael F. King write previously?
The After Moses series, which I am planning on reading very soon, but I'll probably have to read the Odyssey first. So
Got it.
I love free copies, so send me that.
yes.
All right, nice.
Pull that. I'll put the link in there. Yeah. So you haven't watched anything?
No, not really. I was about to watch Noir, but yeah.
You haven't watched Noir?
I watched one more episode of Film Noir. It's been a busy week with my son, but
yeah.
Spider Noir, you're saying? Oh, that's right.
Spider
Yeah,
Noir,
you haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, Spider Noir. Do you guys think it's worth to watch it?
It's pretty.
I
good.
finished it. It's all right. I'd be down for a season 2. Hopefully they can improve their writing and just make it more interesting. Because I'd be down.
It's weird they haven't announced anything. Spider Noir.
It has been only out for like a month, no more or less.
Yeah, but they dropped it all at once.
Oh. Well,
it's not been officially renewed for a second season though, but it was pretty popular. I'd like to see the numbers.
I'd be surprised if it isn't.
We just don't have and don't compare. Yeah. That's the other thing is when you're looking at like ratings, the binge model screws everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's good to have those metrics.
Yeah, for sure. Did you want to finish talking about Supergirl?
Oh, you had more to
say?
Sorry.
I've got a couple more notes.
Yeah,
I've got a couple more.
Did we hit everything else? Let me check. So we had Supergirl, we had Hot D, we had The Bear, and Avatar. Yeah, we hit everything, right? Yeah, tell us about Supergirl.
I was Hot D. He was good.
It was pretty good. I was a little bit let down because I've read the book and they had to pull a lot out. I think most normies will think it was pretty darn good. We got a lot of people saying it was okay, but a lot of good, a lot of great. David loved it.
Nice.
Because he's a normie. I was kind of torn. I was like, parts, I think it's pretty great, but also kind of unsatisfying.
Yeah. I finally got the book, so in English.
Dude,
so
the book's really good. I don't even, I love Fire and Blood. It was a phenomenal read. I think that was my number 2 or 3 favorite book the year that I read it.
Oh, wow.
It's in one of my videos. You can probably go back and watch. I can pull it up. I'll look it up. Tell us about Supergirl. I'll look up what I ranked Fire and Blood.
Yeah, the last bit notes that I have for Supergirl is that it doesn't follow the structure of character growth and whatnot. Usually you'll have a character who has a goal and they have obstacles to get to that goal and they have to overcome those obstacles to get to and usually they have to grow as a character in order to overcome the obstacles in order to achieve the goal.
That's called the hero's journey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's different forms of it, where you decide, I didn't want this goal. I wanted a different goal. But there's character development. Your character development is directly impacts the journey of the character and your ability to achieve the goal.
Yes, I know what character development is. Yes.
Right.
I'm assuming the movie doesn't.
It out for the writers because exactly the character development is going from a drunken mess to just being good. And it's completely disconnected from all of her actions. Obviously, her objective is to save her dog. She doesn't care or give a crap about anything else.
Yeah.
And that never changes. But as collateral, she goes out and saves people as collateral. And she does have plenty of obstacles. And they give her kryptonite, literally just kryptonite, a couple other things, like they remove her from the sun and she just doesn't give her strength. But she never overcomes those obstacles through her growth. She just overcomes them through Deus Ex Machina. Literally every single time. There's not a single time where, first of all, she does anything significant to overcome the obstacles.
Right. She's a female character.
Her character growth.
Female characters aren't allowed to show weakness. So.
Well, no, she shows weakness. I get what you.
No, but you're not allowed to fail.
But
so.
her
I didn't know if you
character
knew
growth does nothing. I get it. But
female characters aren't allowed to grow.
But they do. They pretend like she grows, but her growth had nothing to do with the story. Had nothing to do. It did not help her at all in the slightest. She just, I'm good now. And there was no motivation for being good. There was no reason why she wasn't good at the beginning. It was just nonsense. That's the other thing. There was no explanation to why she was a drunken mess. She lost her people just like Clark Kent did, but she was on Earth with Superman, and then she left and became a drunken mess for some reason, and there's no explanation or reason why, and then she's just like, I'm over it now. I guess maybe you could say she was just partying because it was her birthday, but that's dumb.
Awesome.
No, yeah. Anyways, really dumb. The message, I guess, or her growth was just to be a good person, and they botched it. It was terrible. Other than that, like, I don't hate her as Supergirl. A lot of people have been dogging on her, saying that she looks like a monkey, which is not. It's
a lot of the
she looks like she's a
expressions
Neanderthal.
a lot of the like the stills that they were choosing to promote the movie with made her look unflattering. Yes. But
Yes,
I
the
do not think she is inherently ugly.
I think she is quite attractive, actually, and I think she
That's a
could
stretch.
make a good Superman. Maybe it's just my taste. I think I find her attractive, and I think she can be a good Supergirl. Did I say Superman? But she does kind of look like a Neanderthal, and I kind of think it's funny. Even
She
throughout
looks
the
like
movie,
what?
a Neanderthal, and I couldn't unsee it.
Uh-huh.
I
So
just think
you're
it's
saying that the criticism is incorrect but also accurate?
No,
Is that what
I
that kind of sounds like that's what you're saying?
kinda, yeah. But my thing is that they think it's because of the eyebrows. It has nothing to do with her eyebrows. It's because of
It's
her
the
lips.
facial expression that
It's
makes
not
her,
just that.
her facial
'cause she
expressions make her look like the Mad Max crazy kid.
Maybe, but it's not just that. I think one of the biggest things is her lips extend past. Normally, most people, their lips are like if you draw a line from your nose to your chin, most of your lips are underneath that line, within the line. When you extend them out, it's usually because you're of African descent or you're a monkey or a Neanderthal, which is one of the reasons why those people were given that nickname, and it was racist.
You can't
to
say that,
compare 'em.
Charles.
I'm sorry. Hey,
The comparison, they look very. It's the face. It's the expression. Yeah, it's the way she pushes out her lips.
yeah. Her
Like-
eyebrows are in that facial expression. Her
She
eyebrows
pushes
are
out her
very-
lips just like black people and monkeys.
It's not that pushing her out. It's not that she's pushing out. That is her natural thing. Her lips are naturally outwards.
Uh-huh.
It's her natural forming. I think she's attractive.
She's doing a duck. She's like it's her. Like she's pouting though. She's pushing him out a little bit.
Maybe.
She's doing a duck face.
Yeah. Anyways, those are
It's
my
her.
2 cents.
It's because she's trying to do a serious. She's trying to like this is my serious face, but it ends up just being
Turned into a duck. Yeah.
you know. I'm
serious.
exaggerating. Obviously, this is facetious, right? But she's doing.
Yeah.
It's blue steel. That's what it is, dude. It's blue steel. Hold up, it's blue steel. That's what it is.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. I do want to say a couple of good things though, because there were some good things maybe.
Okay.
No. Okay. Well, okay. So once she finally decided, I actually kind of liked the coat, her trench coat. I quite
trench
liked
coat?
it. I thought, well, if you're gonna do like a superhero, Supergirl out, she doesn't wear her suit for the most of it. She's in her trench coat. That's a good way of having that silhouette, the cape silhouette, without having the suit on. So I think that was good, and I think it's stylish. I think it's nice. I'm a sucker for trench coats. There are some good fight scenes. You know, it's pretty well done. Sometimes the CGI is a little bit buffy. When she finally like puts on the suit and does like she decides to be good and whatnot, she's saving the kid. There's some pretty good shots. Mostly when there's a couple of good shots there. I don't know. That scene also really annoyed me because the girl was trying to do stuff, like she was trying to help because she had a sword and she wouldn't let her do anything. She was just doing everything for her.
Should we get him? Should we pitch in and get him the trench coat cup? I think we should. What's up, Truthsworn? How's it going?
Yeah.
I think I saw the scene there. This is the needle drop. Everybody's got to talk about the needle drops because it's a James Gunn produced movie. He didn't even direct it, but it's still got that classic James Gunn needle drops. The music. I saw a scene, a big action scene, and it's being done to like a female psychedelic cover of Jimmy Eats World, The Middle, which is a phenomenal song, and the cover is atrocious and makes me want to puke. So, Jack.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. What else? What else, Charles?
That's pretty much all. There wasn't many good notes to have. I actually, you know what? I like that the dog was not in majority of it. It was a huge waste of time. I like that the dog.
The bad guy looks ridiculously silly too. I can't take that seriously.
Well, he wasn't a huge issue. He does look silly, but it was space. You know, he's got a little piercings. I don't know.
His design is ridiculous.
Space villain.
I hate it. How was Lobo? Is Lobo fun? Because it's Jason Momoa. He's Lobo in it.
Oh,
that's why you should see the movie, because Lobo's in it.
He was kind of fun.
All right.
There was a couple of good moments with him. He was enjoyable. I actually liked his interactions with the kid mostly. But
sure.
He acts as Deus Ex Machina at one point. Like he's hunting the partner of the bad guy, and like that's his whole thing. Is he's on a bounty for the bad guy's partner, and so they show up around the same time, and then Supergirl is like, oh well, let's not interact with him. Let's avoid him, and then they don't manage to avoid him, and then she's about to die, and he shows up and saves them, and then he causes problems and then leaves and just dips and leaves. It's consequential only because he gave her plot armor. He saved her without her doing anything to deserve being saved.
Cool. How'd you like Masters of the Universe?
Phenomenal. It was great. It was really good. I remembered everything you guys had talked about it. I remembered watching it and thinking, they were right about everything. Although, actually, I do disagree. There was one thing where the girl asked him to lift up the plane so he should grab some stuff. I don't think that was necessarily bad that she kind of just put the stuff down.
She puts it down and then walks away.
Yeah,
at the end of the scene.
She was just trying to sell. I think she was just trying to get stuff out and accessible.
She didn't get anything out. She moved the box, sat it down, and then walked away at the end of the scene.
Yeah, she wasn't. Not that she needed it right at that moment. She just made.
Then why did she need to do it at that moment? It was just just teeny like stuff like that. You're like, come on, just make the scene better.
It was a small thing. Yeah. Anyways, I thought it was good. Really, really good. The actor was phenomenal. All the actors, the cast was good. I did think her dad, what's his name?
Man at Arms?
Man at Arms. I don't think he did enough.
Yeah.
Maybe. We didn't see much of him, really. We saw him fight a little bit at the end there. Also the robot, but I guess the robot didn't really have a big role either.
The robot was completely inconsequential.
Yeah. And then they kill off the robot as if that was a huge sacrifice. They don't kill her off. They don't actually. I forgot about that. The prison didn't really make a lot of sense why they threw him in prison at the beginning.
Uh-huh.
No, but it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. The fight scenes were just a lot of fun. Just fun.
They were. It's a fun movie. Yeah. I liked it a lot.
I don't really have anything to add. I think what you guys said last week was phenomenally perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Worth a watch.
That's it for the show. We've talked about everything. I feel like there was something. No, that's it. Yeah, next week we'll likely have to change it to Friday because it's 4th of July. Although fireworks are canceled in Utah because of the fires, so maybe we'll stream on Saturday. I don't know. It depends on if people will respond. Actually, no, I didn't text it out, huh? All right. Either streaming on Friday or Saturday next week, but then likely 2 weeks, no stream. And the show lineup is basically the same for the next few weeks. It's Hot D and Silo. If we have time, it's going to be a busy week. Maybe we catch Young Washington. I'll try and catch Supergirl this week. That's about it. I put Lucky on the schedule. That's another that's an Anya Taylor-Joy show on Apple TV that's coming around the same time, but it might not be good, but it looked interesting. And then as soon as Hot D ends, Lanterns starts, and that's going to be crazy. And as soon as Silo ends, Dark Matter Season 2 starts. So. We'll definitely see you next week, either Friday or Saturday. If I don't make an announcement, it'll be Saturday. Right?
Yeah, just
I'm not going to see next week.
Send the email with the link, and I'll join. Either or Saturday or Friday are fine. Like, no, I'm gonna celebrate my little own 4th of July.
Yeah. Probably Conan Monday. Tuesday's going to be busy. I'll have to see Supergirl and
maybe
probably stream about a Fistful of Dollars. Mm-hmm. I need to send Jacob a response to confirm whether or not I'm doing that.
I haven't gotten into that game in a long time.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They made a graphic update, so it looks better now.
Nice.
Cheerio. It's been a good show. You got anything to plug, Mexa, other than your Twitter?
No, just follow my Twitter. Tomorrow I will drop the video wondering if Mexico has the chance of winning the World Cup. And I am wondering that. I think not because of the hard bracket we're on, but they have the talent. It's just that, Mexicans will do Mexican stuff, which is not put on the effort. So, yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, and next week I will bring my Blue Lives Matter t-shirt that I got in the flea market.
Nice.
I'm the only Mexican in Mexico that has probably a Blue Lives Matter.
Blue Lives Matter?
Yeah, Blue Lives Matter. Not Black Lives, Blue Lives Matter. Yeah,
I assume it's like those aliens from Mass Effect or that race from The Legend of Zelda. Like they're only women, but they have to go mate, and they only give birth to thems.
It didn't really make any sense because if you are able to produce offspring, you are considered the same race. Like scientifically, you are the same species.
Yeah.
That's why a dog and a horse are different species, but a bulldog and a wolf are technically the same species.
But they are different races.
They look at it different.
Right.
You're
but,
able to.
There have been funny instances of races, sci-fi races, right? Like,
yeah, but I mean, races and what is?
But like, they didn't.
Yeah, it's not really racist. It's
like
species. Yeah,
it was a very minor point. They just said, "Oh, it's an all-male race, therefore they kind of kidnap girls and to produce." I don't know.
Except this one because she was too ugly.
Yeah, no, because then later they're looking at her like, "Oh, we'd like to kidnap you." Why didn't you? You had the chance. You could have prevented Supergirl.
You heard it here first.
If you had.
Black people look like monkeys, according to Charles. And if you can't,
I did not say that.
And you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Charles thinks that black people look like monkeys. And if you if you have the opportunity to kidnap a small child, you always should. And we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I do not condone that.
We'll see you next week.
And now it is time to say goodbye.
We had a great conversation.
It's been fun. But all good things must come to an end, and the goodest ending I can think of is...
Right now, this moment, this night.
So I guess we just say goodbye.
So, goodbye.
Toodaloo. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dao day. But come back next week for more outrageous bloopers.
This is the end.
Well, there's only one thing left to do.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If it's true, please take a minute to subscribe to the channel, and you can join us along for the ride. And if you pay me, I'll try to be more entertaining. So please consider joining Patreon and getting your name in the credits with pride.
I'd buy that for $1.